Superhero Body Guide. How's it going, guys? If you don't know me, I'm Sam Hardy. This is the first time that you're watching my channel, and let's just get right into it. So this video is just going to be how to get a superhero body, how you can achieve a superhero body. This video is kind of inspired by the fact that I saw the new Deadpool movie. It was a really good movie. You guys should watch it. And it reminded me of when I was a kid, when I used to watch action movies. I was always so inspired to become jacked every time there was a movie with a jacked character in it. So this reminds me of when I was a younger kid. So I wanted to make this video. Like I said, I was always inspired by movies with a jacked character in it, whether that was like a Marvel movie or Fast and the Furious or something along the lines of that. When I was younger, I always thought this concept of having like a superhero body, it was so distant from me. I didn't think that, like, I could not achieve that. That was not within my realm of possibility. And now that I've actually done that, I know for a fact that everyone is capable of achieving a superhero physique. If you're interested, if you watch movies and you're inspired to have a good physique too, you're absolutely capable of doing that. I would like to say, avoid looking up celebrity workouts. They're almost always terrible and make exercise look more complex and confusing and difficult than it really is. It's spread with misinformation. A lot of the actors use drugs, and many times they're not telling the truth, claiming that they work out multiple times a day, every single day, when that's not even how you get jacked. That's not even how it works. And there's a lot of incentive for them not to tell the truth because they have a reputation on the line being famous. Exercise and getting jacked is much easier. You can become jacked working out 3 days a week, 1 hour in the gym. And let me tell you how to do this. Quick story about me. For the past 2.5 years, I've done a physical journey. I did it as a teen with no money, no car, a school and sports schedule. So you absolutely can do it. On the picture on the left, this was about 2.5 years ago. Picture on the right, that's me now. And throughout this journey, I've taken it so seriously, and I'm doing it for the rest of my life, by the way. If you think that this is something that you can work on and then just stop, then you should not watch this video, because this is only the truth that I'm telling. The truth is, to maintain amazing physique, it's very reachable, but it's something that you have to consistently do. And it's not something that you plan on stopping. You stop until you die, I guess. That's how I look at it. And throughout my journey, I've learned so much. I've been very lucky to be surrounded by many people in my family or that I know in some way that are very physical in their own way. So I've been able to learn through that. I've done hours and hours of research on how to get jacked and be physical and healthy because I'm just so interested in it. I love this stuff. That was just something quick about me. First of all, and I want to just bang right through this because I don't want this to be overwhelming or complicated for anybody, but without the diet, it is impossible to attain any quality physique. But luckily, it's not complicated. Do not overcomplicate diet. To keep simple, track your calories and hit your calorie goal. So what you're going to want to do is that, yes, you will have to track your calories. You can use many apps for free to do this, or even just look it up on Google. Most people go on their phone anyway after they eat, so it's not that hard. Once you try it, you realize it's not. But you have to find your maintenance calories, which once again you can just find this online. Your maintenance calories is just based off your age, weight, gender, and lifestyle. How many calories that you burn every day. So that's like, if you were to eat this amount of calories, you would exactly maintain what you are right now. Like your weight right now, your amount of mass for the most part. And so there's just a couple things to it. To gain muscle, you have to go into a slight surplus with sufficient protein. 0.75 grams per pound of body weight. Many people recommend 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So if you're 180 pounds, many people recommend to eat 180 grams of protein. While that will give a good result, it's just not completely necessary, but saying 1 gram per pound of body weight is just an easy number to say. But 0.75 is more maintainable, and that will give you almost the same result. It is important, though, that you at least hit that 0.75 because the protein is what will ensure and help and aid the muscle growth. And especially if you're losing weight to lose fat, you definitely want to make sure you're hitting your protein goals, because that protein will help you keep that muscle. So that's why having sufficient protein is very important, but not too difficult. And like I said, to lose fat, go in a slight deficit with sufficient protein. If you're very overweight, have a lot of fat that you want to lose, I would go on an aggressive deficit if you have a lot of fat. One thing about muscle is that it's a common myth, especially if you look up these Men's Health Hollywood workout videos. People make it seem like you have to eat an entire cow a day to gain muscle. Just a couple hundred calories surplus with good protein, you will gain muscle. So you don't have to stuff yourself, and you don't have to starve yourself either to lose weight. You don't have to eat 1,000 calories a day and run 3 miles. It's not necessary. So this video that I'm making, half of it is because there's many very popular channels like Men's Health, Hollywood style videos, and people out there that genuinely are just not telling the truth. They make working out seem impossible, they make diet seem impossible, they make the lifestyle of being a fit person seem impossible. And all I want to know is that it's really not that. That's not what it is. Weight training. Yes, diet is 80% of it, but training is what sculpts your body. It's what builds your muscles. If you have the time, preferably, work out 5 days a week. Work up into it. If you're a complete noob, starting 3 days a week is completely fine, by the way. But if you have the time, you can work up into 5 days a week. And if you don't have the time, you can still get fantastic results. So you're going to want to train each body part with 2 to 3 exercises till failure or close with controlled form. Big emphasis on that. To keep it working out very simple and effective, each exercise you're going to want to perform preferably to failure. Going to failure will give you all the muscle building benefits and the strength benefits, but it will also help your central nervous system become stronger. You'll get used to doing hard things, and it's easy to track. Yes, going till very close to failure is also effective, but it's hard to guess, especially when you're new, how many reps you have left in the tank. Like, if you're doing reps and you don't want to go to failure, but you want to go close, it's kind of hard sometimes to really know how close you're getting, because if you leave too many reps in reserve and you wind up not training that hard, you're not going to get the best results. So I always recommend training to failure. That's what I do on every single exercise. So just 2 to 3 exercises till failure with controlled form. What controlled form looks like is, for example, so there's a concentric and eccentric part of each movement, and to simplify that into normal words, usually is like the up and the down. So like on a bench press, the concentric is when you're pushing up, the eccentric is when the weight comes down. So what you're going to want to do is make sure that you control the eccentric. So on a curl, the concentric would be curling up and the eccentric would be curling down. So you want to control the eccentric. By controlling the eccentric, it will ensure that you're not using weight that is too heavy for you. And I'm going to explain rep ranges as well. So when you look up workout routines or you hear it from somebody, hear it from a friend, there's always rep ranges. It's like the number of reps that you want to get for exercise. And common numbers are like 8 to 12. That's like a very common range. What rep ranges are not is, all right, I'm getting on dumbbell bench press, and my rep range is, this is doing it incorrectly, 12 reps. So I get a weight, and I do 12 reps. So rep 11, 12, and I'm not, like, I definitely could do more if I wanted to, but I say, well, I hit 12, so I'm done. That's not how you do rep ranges. Rep ranges is the amount of reps that it takes to fail on an exercise. And this also solves the, do I use lightweight or heavy weight? This solves that issue all in one. You use the weight that allows you to fail at a certain amount of reps. So if my rep range is 8 to 12, and I pick up a weight and I fail at 9 reps, then the next week, and why training to failure is good is that it makes training to failure ensures that your body adapts to your weight training. That's all it is that your body adapts and becomes stronger. So the next week when I come back and do the same exact exercise, I'm able to push, if I got last week, I pushed 9, I'm able to push 10 reps this time. And that is all that muscle building is. And that's what progressive overload is. It is your body adapting to your weight training and becoming stronger. So week 1, 9 reps with this weight. Week 2, 10 reps with this weight. Week 3, 3 reps. Not every week is it going to be a full increase, but this is the ideology behind it. And when you train hard, this is the best way to progressive overload, because your body will adapt best. And then you get to week 4 and you hit 12 reps. And if you want your rep range to be 8 to 12, when you hit your 12 reps, when you're able to hit 12 reps, you fail, you get 12 and then you fail. And when you hit those 12 reps, then you increase the weight. And when you increase the weight, you're not going to be able to do as many reps. And you kind of just restart that whole process. And then you're going to start at a lower amount, 8 or 9. And then the next week you'll increase. That's all that rep ranges is. It's not you pick a number that you like and you stop at that number. Also, counter side to that, why, again, it's not good to do rep ranges by just having a number and trying to hit that number just because, is because if you take a weight, and let's say you want to get 12 reps, and you get to rep 8 and you're struggling, you get to rep 9, you barely get it up. If you're trying so hard just to hit 12 for the sake of hitting 12 reps, you're going to wind up cheating your reps. You're going to wind up going down real fast, not controlling the weight, maybe going like half reps. You're not going to go all the way down. You're going to do things that affect the quality of your reps, which will affect the quality of your result. That's why it's not about the weight. It's just about using the weight to challenge your body for the desired result. We're going to an exercise set, forcing yourself to hit a certain number. It's about what you can do and then your body adapting so the next week you're stronger. I went pretty deep into that, but I really just wanted to explain that because that is a very common misconception, and I hope that clears that up. And I'm going to blast the rest of this video because this is not a complex topic and I don't want it to come off as complex. Exercise selection is also something people have been brainwashed into thinking it is a sacred thing. People think that people hear from other people or see online that you have to do this exercise. This exercise is what will make you look like this. That's not how that works. You pick the exercise for the muscle group. Exercise selection can mean something, but intensity and quality of the reps completely trump the specific exercise that you chose. As long as you're hitting that muscle group with quality reps and intensity, you're going to make gains. And intensity is especially key if you're only working out a couple days a week. So keep that in mind if you plan on not training that often. And last thing is the mentality. And I think this is so important. And any guide to getting a good physique should include this. And I've gone much deeper into this into other videos. The video I made that went very deep into this concept was, if you struggle with motivation, watch this. So if you're interested in that, go check that out after this video. You must identify as a changed person. You are now the person. You're not the old Joe or whoever, whatever your name is. You're not the old Joe. Now you're Joe that is jacked. You may not currently be jacked. You may not currently be ripped, but you are now the person. This is what you have to identify with it. You are now the person that goes to the gym on their gym days, pushes super hard, and just stays consistent. You're now the person for the rest of their life, for the rest of the time that they're able to work out, they're going to go do it. You're now the person that sticks to their diet and is consistent with their diet. You're now somebody that is jacked. That's exactly the transformation I had to make. At first, I tried to do all this stuff without changing my mind, and I wasn't consistent. My first year, I really wasn't consistent, and then I changed myself. I'm now, when I think of myself, I know myself now. I know that I go to the gym. If it's a gym day, I'm going to the gym. I stick strict to my diet. I do all these things now, and other people even know that about me now. So you have to change yourself, and then it will all just fall into place. So don't try to do this by being the same person. And make sure it's a positive experience. Enjoy the journey. Walk with a smile on your face. Push very hard. Just show up. Not every day is going to be perfect. Recognize your change. Like I said, identify with your new self. Be patient. It will all come to you. All the results that you want will come to you as long as you put in the daily work. So just take it day by day and don't worry about it. Guys, this was an awesome video to make for me. I thought this was a good one. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope this was a simple guide that really taught more than just what exercise to do. I hope this was helpful. More videos like this, I would appreciate if you guys subscribed, liked, shared. And if you guys are interested in my coaching, I'm going to leave the link to my Instagram in the description, that are the most serious about transforming their body. If you're interested in that, check it out if you want. Besides that, it's been an absolute pleasure, guys. I'll see you on the next one.